Good evening, folks. How's everyone doing tonight? What a wild day. What a wild day. Thank you all so much for being patient with me. Well, with us. Yori took the morning off, so we didn't have any Pokemorning this morning. But I spent all morning and basically all day prepping for PDX LAN. That's this coming weekend. Well, next weekend. And yeah, that's it's kind of a big job because, like, you know, I try and stream, and, like, you know, if you can imagine a 2 PC streaming setup, like going to a LAN, like all the cabling that's necessary, all the hardware and all that stuff. I might be a little crazy for trying to do it that way, but, like, I don't know. Things need to be consistent for me, and the way that my stream works, it kind of lends itself a little bit better to being cloned to more compact hardware and then being carted off somewhere else. So there's that. How that's going to affect my schedule next week is kind of another matter I did want to discuss. So I leave for the LAN Thursday afternoon, right after work. I'll have my car full of stuff and I'll be going straight there. The problem that presents is Wednesday night, I have to pack it all up. And that means I'm not going to be able to stream on Wednesday. And lately, I haven't really been streaming on Monday or Tuesday. I may try to do that next week, but really no promises as far as that's concerned. The only promise I can make is that I will be streaming on Friday night, doing more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker MSQ, like we did last night. And then we'll have Pokemorning that following Saturday, and then Final Fantasy that evening, all of which are going to be from the LAN. Which the mic might be a little bit kind of noisier than usual, but it's still going to be a good time, and I'm still going to be keeping the same schedule. One thing I do kind of hope to do over that weekend too is I want to play some Repo, so you might see a Repo stream, but we'll see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Oh, no. Yes. Hey, Ahty, I know things have been rough lately, but I hope you know we all love and appreciate you. Thank you so much, Wee-Woo. I mean, it's like, it's not bad shit, but it's just been a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff kind of, like, all at once with my job, you know. There's a lot of, like, I don't want to dox myself, but, like, you know, there's a lot of, like, you know, flux going on at work. Nobody's getting terminated or anything like that, but, like, there's just been a lot going on, and, like, kind of, like, responsibilities have shifted. You know, people have left the company. Like, one good friend of mine retired. Another one moved away and kind of transitioned to an all-remote position, which I'm kind of jealous about. But, yeah, the circumstances of his departure, well, his move, is not great. Not great. It sucked. It sucks, and I really feel for him. But I don't want to get specific because it's not my place. But yeah, he's still with the company. He's just all remote. But I miss his face around the office, you know. And, like, there's that, you know. And yeah, I mean, a lot of kind of it's a tumultuous time, I guess. Probably would be the word for it. But thank you. I appreciate it, Wee-Woo. Sorry, I got a little long-winded there. It's kind of more effort to talk about that than I expected. But let's see. Let me go through the list here real quick. Ryu, thank you so much for popping in and hanging out with us. And Seribot, thank you so much for popping in and keeping us all safe. Queechers, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Yuki, hello, welcome on in. Ayami, hello. Welcome. Good bean. Nabu, hello. Thank you so much for the lurk. Scroll. Vera, hello. Welcome on in. Y'all are going crazy on Final Fantasy. Well, I could see. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Vera, and also, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your tier 1 resub. 11 heckin' months. That is a ton of time. Thank you so much. Ruffy, hello. Ruffy! Welcome on in, Bean. Poji, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. I hope y'all had like a good Borderlands pre-sequel stream. I was watching for a while. Let's see. Kumba, hello. Welcome on in. Gosh, I love monsters. That raid boss, yeah, oh my gosh. That looked like it was intense. Drock, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Winter Wolf. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Wee woo. Hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you, Bean. Gosh, y'all have been busy. Nova, hello. Welcome on in. There we go. Now I'm caught up. We'd never seen it before it was hidden. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it before either. Holy heck. All right. So let me, I will kill the music. And then we'll get started. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hi. Let me pop in a voice real quick. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, I have a drum mag.
Really? Hello, welcome on in. Sprinting into Smooch and then heading to bed. Mwah. Good night, really. Sleep well.
Oh, hold on.
Pretty be naughty bean, pretty be naughty bean.
Aww. Ooh, Vera's still wearing the red outfit. I really like that outfit.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're still in a warm ass area. I want to stay warm or stay cool.
Oh, Vera.
It is a nice outfit though. I might actually just stick with this for the entire back.
Very simple, but it all goes together well enough.
I'm definitely switching to a cold weather outfit, but
I mean, let's be honest. Plate mail is not made for anything but combat because fucking hot weather, you boil in it. Cold weather, you freeze in it. It's just a refrigerator.
Ahty.
I guess I should probably plug in my keyboard, huh?
That might help.
Yep. I was like, why is my keyboard not working? Because I have two keyboards in front of me. Like, oh, one is plugged into the wrong computer. Okay. USB sound was me, I promised. I promise.
Ahty.
Here.
Ahty.
Oh, what?
I want to show you new ability.
Do a flip! That is cool.
And what it does is that it detonates in an area if we take damage, and it heals everyone in the area.
If you take
If the healer takes damage, yeah.
And then
used for raid-wide damage usually. So like
it's got 5 charges. And if it expires before all the charges are spent, then it just uses all of them at once.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Healing.
That is pretty
How much
cool.
healing is this gonna give me?
Stellar Explosion. It gave me 10k heal.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Not gonna help.
Alright, so we need to talk to...
Oh my god, Posey.
We need to talk to the Radiant Guardsman.
The music that's playing while I'm riding this thing is really over the top.
I can't believe Poji abandoned his wife.
I didn't know Poji was married.
He's talking about L2.
Oh,
Sorry, girlfriend.
No, my pupil.
Detonates you say?
I mean,
Yeah,
L2 would
I was
pass the
detonated.
hardness test, I'm pretty sure, right?
She's the dragon equivalent of a teenager. It'd be inappropriate.
Ah, okay. Not quite past the hardness test. But definitely sentient.
By the way, Ahty, tomorrow night I'll very likely be getting a used 2-year-old gaming PC. I'm getting it being given it because of unfortunate circumstances I won't mention here. but I'm kind of excited because I'll be able to play good games soon. Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh, gee, the song that you're hearing, I wonder. I'm gonna send you a song.
I wonder. I
'Cause
wonder.
I think I recognize what
wonder
that
who.
You
is.
see the mount that I'm riding, Ahty?
Who wrote the Book of Love? Ooh, nice.
The music is like really intense.
Yeah, hold on.
And I know why. Because I know where this mount comes from.
No spoilers.
This
I
is
could block another ad about it.
well, no. You should already know because it's something we've done.
Okay.
This is the Shadow Glibber. It comes from Hades Extreme.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I told you, does it start off with loud trumpets?
Something like that, yeah.
Here, I'm sending you a song. Have a listen and see if it's the same.
All right. I'm gonna read. I'm reading. Actually, I should probably do cinema mode too. There we go. Let's see. So I may be posting questions in tech soon. Yeah, you should. You should. Absolutely. There's lots and lots of tech nerds, including me, who haunt that channel. Ah, honored scions, you are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. There we go. All right, we don't have any extras to talk to. Okay. Though I have been to Rodzathan before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from this sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. God. Estinian's just such a butthead. Vera asks you to unmute. Okay. What's up?
To blatantly remind you to look for talkie spots.
Okay. I am
There aren't any this time, but
I-
gotta remind.
I am so reminded. I'm so reminded right
You're
now.
so fucking reminded
I'm
right now.
so
I'm
reminded
reminding you
right
so
now.
hard.
Yeah. Reminds you,
I'm
reminds you,
looking at
reminds
the
you,
map and I
reminds you,
see no
reminds you,
talkie
reminds
spots
you.
on the map.
Yeah, I know, but we still gotta remind. Oh, we can also just talk to Estinian. He doesn't actually say, like, much at all.
Clutch, hello, welcome on in. Good snack, good snack.
Name of the fountain.
I'm attuning.
Tune this.
Pants grab. Haha, got him.
I'm also RP walking with an umbrella.
Wow, look at you.
All right, I'm gonna weed. Weed. Ah, Mistress Ahty, I presume. I understand you were here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to Megaduta, I should be glad to provide them. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, at the highest part of Rodzathan. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed, and the Aetherite disabled. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon descending them, you will emerge on Pax's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive in Ruveda Fibers. Within, you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward enough. Yeah. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Looks like there's a talkie over here.
Yep, I see it.
Me aggressively pointing at it.
Yoop. All right. You heard the sentry. We head up. Ah, yes. I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby aisle. Of course, I can't look at it while I'm talking to him. It leads to a nearby aisle, the treasure vault of one of Rodzat Han's wealthiest families. They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open up a section of their vaults for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one and you gain access to the vault. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. It is a troublesome experience, as I can personally attest. Yeah, because you're awful with fucking coin. Only one in the office. Nice to catch a stream again, hell yeah. Although, I am sorry that you're working right now. That sucks. This is actually one of my favorite themes too in this expansion. Here we go. See what I mean? See what I mean when I say this is like probably one of the most colorful, coolest places in Final Fantasy XIV. As cities go, it has to be the most colorful, the most vibrant that I know of. Heading to Megaduda, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps on either side of me, you'll find the workshops of Ruveda fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. All right, to their right, which is my left. Okay, so it's up here. There we go. And we're back outside again. Make sure to attune to the aetheryte over here.
So their value is actually a 2 on that side.
Oh, dissension actually makes it harder.
Aetheryte, 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 aetheryte.
Well, I lost.
Well played, though. I actually got MGP off of you.
I think I lost. No, I gained 27 MGP.
But how much was the wager?
Is there a wager?
Because I gained 108.
So there's another talking spot somewhere around here?
We got distracted. Vera challenged me to a triple triad duel.
I didn't expect him to take it.
That's
Where's Ahty?
that's kind of a ridiculous distraction. Not gonna lie.
Look, Poji saw a triple triad challenge and he couldn't help himself.
Well, we're in the middle of the MSQ.
This is not the first time that's happened. Just the first time it's been me challenging him.
Well, it's just like it's in the middle of the MSQ. We only do this like twice a week. I mean, there's like 5 other days a week that y'all could do triple triad. Just saying.
Did you go to this talking spot over here?
That's what I was asking about like 2 minutes ago. All right, I read. quite an ordeal to get to the Satrap's residence. It could stand to be a more obvious route, like the one to the vault or Kugani Castle. Well, here's the thing. It's like it's probably like, you know, like any other super old city, right? They build it like, you know, functional and makes sense, like initially, but then as things expand and grow, things just get added on, so it ends up being a patchwork around the edges, and that's probably how Rodzadhan got to be. Ah, Thabnarian Weave. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say Amaric would be partial to the gold thread. And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. I've never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry, and if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally.
Shadowbringer stuff wasn't correct anymore, huh?
This is my warm weather clothes.
Oh yeah, 'cause the big fucking robes were a bit much, huh?
Yeah. The top is actually from Heavensward.
Tops, you say? I weed.
Hey.
If you are here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Magaduda. Zoen, welcome on in. Zoen, poor Yuki has been in hysterics. Thankfully, you have arrived. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps, and then continue straight ahead and across the bridge. You cannot miss it. Yeah, you should have heard it. It was like all kinds of like screaming, and I'm just kidding.
I said, how you doing down there?
There's a reading spot right here. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. There's a reading spot right here. Right here.
Told you,
It's
I'm
here.
sitting
It's
on
here.
a lamppost.
Vera
It's right
found
here.
a.
It's right here.
I see it.
It's here. Did you see it? Did you see it? You got it? You see it? It's right here.
The one that's been missing.
It's right here. It's right here. I just don't want y'all to miss it. I don't want y'all to miss it. I know it's really easy to do.
Ahty, I know this is some kind of petty revenge.
I don't know what. I'm sorry. I can't really hear anything right now.
It's because they're right here.
All right. I gotta get Estinian in a sphere of influence. There we go. Confusing as it is, you'd think they intended to make a maze out of Rodzadhan. Kugani was flat, at least. If you became lost, you could head to higher ground to get the lay of the land. Honestly, like, Kugani was worse, in my opinion. I remember passing by here with Varshan. The situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to the Hamza myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. Squawk, squawk! Poor Hamza. Voltage, welcome on in.
It took me a couple tries. And also baffled me, like, what the fuck? Why is that up here in a city? Then I saw the card and thought,
Oh, wait, where is the reading spot? It's right here. It's right here, Voltage.
No.
It's right here.
The lookout spot that you can't see
The
because
reading
you don't
spot.
have the book.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, Ahty can see it. Okay, weird.
That means that Ahty did actually have the other one.
Which, like, what spot are you talking about?
Over here. Look this direction. Do you see it up there on the lamppost?
Oh, yeah.
It's not a
Yeah, I do.
talking spot. It's a lookout spot, so it's not needed for the story right now.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't...
However, it is there if you want to like jump around to get
Yeah,
at it.
it's parkour.
All right, fuck that. Fuck parkour. I'm not doing that.
From this fence onto this cart. You can get on the cart by just jumping on. Who put that shit up there?
Frank's Red Hot.
Malik.
Frank's Red Hot. I put that
Dang.
shit on everything.
Sorry, should I be calling Malik a skank?
No?
Is that rude?
If anybody's the skank, it's me.
That's true. You are the slut with the harem.
I am Queen
The
Skank
slut of
in
light.
in the stream.
The skank of light.
The Skank of Light. Wow. Wow.
You know what I appreciate? I want to just mention this real quick. Do you know what I appreciate? It's a subtle detail. Under the umbrella, my clothes are dry, but I can see the moisture in the clothes of those who do not have an umbrella.
Yep.
I wonder. I have a curiosity now.
Yeah, like
Put away the umbrella.
Vera's clothes are like legit a different color
Yep.
when they're wet.
But if I pull out the umbrella, do I dry off immediately? I do not dry off immediately.
Yeah, because humidity's 100%, right? So it's not going to dry out.
But
It's
now
it's
I'm
going to take a
dry.
while.
You do dry out eventually. It takes a
It
moment.
takes a few seconds. So they actually have a delay on the textures returning to normal.
But I appreciate that small detail.
Yeah.
That the umbrella actually does keep you dry and that the clothes do have a different texture for when they're wet.
Could I get a shout out for Voltage, the Lynx, and Zoan, please?
That's supposed to be a 4. Do you believe that?
It looks like a G.
I know. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, and G.
Thank you, Poji. Let's see.
Zoan the Ying.
Yeah. I'm gonna read.
Malik, get out of there.
Weed. Greetings and welcome to Megaduda. May I inquire after your business? No, you may not. We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course. We have been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber. If you would please follow me. Oh geez, I haven't streamed in a good long time. I appreciate it though. Yeah, I know that you've raided me on several occasions, so yeah. I mean, whether you're currently streaming or not, I'm glad to do it.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
It's thanks to you, bud.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzathan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzathan will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Oh, wow.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
Oh, the music.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
'Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
That's a good question.
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydralin to whom you must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. 'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsormr did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed, so long as Hydralin endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralin does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
Yeah. I wonder if, like, at that camera cut to Estinian, if he had thoughts about Vritra sitting out of the Dragonsong War.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
She's so cute.
Prithee, a moment. There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee.
So I have a deep, deep reverence for Midgardsormr. If me like basically refusing to don any other little minion other than that little flying dragon that flies around me and orbits me all the time, if that was any indicator, yeah, of course. I only wish he could be with us. I only wish he could be here with us now.
I know of his clash with Omega and the long slumber which was his price. Yet even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Yeah. Giselle. Moonbrita. Papalymo. Menphilia. Haurchefant.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Ah, apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter.
It's a little bit more than that, buddy.
Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Wow. Oh. I didn't expect to be sort of crying tonight. I did not expect that. The thing is, the last time I went through this, I didn't get the part with Midgard Sormer and Omega because I hadn't done Omega. None of that took place in my last playthrough. Or it took place, but it didn't add anything. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let me pop back into voice here. Excuse me. Anomaly, hello. Welcome on in. Alrighty, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna have.
Pretty excited about the mention of Omega, also.
Yeah. So I've got an ad that's gonna be popping in about 45 seconds. So I'm just gonna cut to a quick 3-minute. So I'll be back.
Ooh, ice cream break.
Yeah. Also pee break. Well, anyway, folks, I've got an ad that's gonna pop up pretty soon here. So I'm just gonna take it now. It's gonna be 3 minutes. We need to do this once an hour to keep all the pre-roll ads away, so when somebody comes into the stream, they don't get bombarded with a bunch of ads, which is very nice. But it's a minor inconvenience. So I will see y'all on the backside of 3 minutes. So get up, stretch, get yourself a snack and a drink, and yeah, we'll see you back here momentarily. All right, BRB. All right, we're back. There we go. Perfect. All right, back to the voice chat. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Hello, Ahty.
Hello.
I got ice cream.
Look at you, the non-jogger. What are you gonna do? Walk slowly at her?
No, I'm just gonna run, I guess.
Hey, Ahty.
What?
Ahty.
What?
Look at these brides muggles and how they interact when they get close to one another.
The what now?
They spin. They're spinning.
The minions, the muggle
Nice
minions.
draw.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Wait, this isn't the normal song, Malik. This is the sad, depressing Radz-at-Han that's very quiet and not bustling.
Because they haven't undone the lockdown yet.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna weed. I'm gonna weed. Our apologies again. I hope we didn't force you to conclude your conversation prematurely. So what were you and Vritra talking about? Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. Like his sister Tiamat, Vritra is possessed of a gentle soul. I'm glad they're on our side. Kamar, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the mulberry orchard.
What stats does it give again? Hold on.
Hey Malik, are we boring you?
No. I'm just watching your stream on my phone, that's all.
Hey, Ahty, there's this fucking streamer on, like, this Holminster Twitch.
Games on your phone? Games on your phone?
Holminster Twitch instead of Holminster Switch.
Games on your phone?
Oh, no, that's what I play my games on.
Games on your phone? Games on your phone?
I like, by the way, that when he mentions take care of our loved ones, Alphano and Alize walked in as like, and these are our loved ones.
Hey, Ahty.
Yeah.
1 second.
These are my friends, and if anything were to happen to them, I would kill everyone on this star and then myself.
Pretty much.
Kyle.
Cute. Is that an Instax? Yep.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's one of those Fuji Instax things. It must be a promotion.
It's whatever they had the. I mean, it's a promotional emote that they gave away. So.
That's that's funny. That's awesome.
How do you moved?
I'm a Flash. I'm a Flash, Vera.
Now Ahty's a flash with Peloton. Go, run, Ahty.
Flasher.
No. I'm trying.
Ahty, flashing's illegal. Also,
Flash
Ahty, you're not a flasher.
Flashes you, flashes you, flashes you, flashes you.
Ahty,
flashes
you're not
you,
a flasher.
Flashes
I'm
you.
a flasher.
Flashes you, flashes you.
I'm a
flashes
flasher. See? Flash.
Astros and white mages are really
Thanks,
good at
Pudgy.
flashing.
You just ruined all my film.
Well,
It's not in the camera.
Poji, I mean, let's be honest. Your flash is fine. Mine would get me banned off Twitch. Right, so I'm gonna read. I understand that the mulberries are for the silkworms. Given a stone's throw away from the Satrap's residence, it gives it a quintessential Thavnarian flair, don't you think? From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries.
Didn't probably.
I'm RP walking.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna... Let's see. What system configuration?
It's raining again. Time to pull the umbrella back out.
Where are my key...
doing?
Where are my keybinds? Let's see.
I'm spinning.
Is Ahty finally turning on like RP walk?
Bites you.
Control K.
No, not Control K. It's whatever you set the walk button to.
It's Control Kill.
Probably numlock,
Mine has number
Ben.
0.
Okay, I said a Control
It could be.
Z.
Why is it even control? I just
Let's
have
go
mine as
backslash
the number
next to
as one of
numlock.
the number pad keys.
Yeah, it's one of the number pad keys by default, but that's also really fucking annoying to deal with, so I didn't.
No, I almost always bind my RP walk to like 0.
You said numlock, right? It's not
The
numlock for me.
No, backslash
It's
next.
that or delete.
It's not that for me either. It's not home.
Backslash next to numlock.
It's not.
Yeah, backslash, multiply, minus, plus.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's backslash that's on the number pad for me.
Yeah.
So I put it
Because that's what it is for me. That's what I was saying. Because I didn't change mine.
if Sons of St. Koinak anthropogeographer Rambros is to be believed, towards the end of their civilization, the Alleghanies began using automatos such as this to fight their wars, which have been deemed inhumane yet ultimately necessary to spread imperial peace. Yeah, this little thing is a war machine.
The Onion Knight?
The wind-up Onion Knight is an Allegan war machine.
Of course it is. Oh, thank God something finally sold.
All right, I'm gonna read. All right. The word "huge" apparently means "bind" in the local tongue, and this district is so named because it connects all others in the city. If we manage to come this far, we shouldn't have trouble finding the High Crucible, or so I was told. Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Razat Han. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. Lord Cryptid, hello, welcome on in. Hello, Ahty and Chet. Here's the Daily Crawlers, hello. Now those are the Fresno Night Crawlers, aren't they? I think that's what they are.
I have an actual /lean emote.
Do ya?
Well,
Good. It's for when I do my Estinian impression.
if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
I didn't want to get too far ahead
He's
of
the
you,
one
Ahty.
always leaning.
Ooh, I was correct. They are the Fresno Night Crawlers.
I wanted to lean next to Oji because I'm cool like that. And there was room on the wall.
There you go.
Vera, over here.
Malik's got it
how
right.
much fucking shorter I am than him.
I need-
Oh my god, there is another Vera. That's not okay.
Vera Mathma Kitten. Challenge them to a triple triad duel, Vera.
No.
All right.
They don't need to know that I'm actually a Vera in disguise. I don't want to blow my cover.
All right, give me a sec. F12, 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 F12. Okay.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? F12.
Peeping.
F12.
Oh.
F12. F12. I just needed to get a snapshot of Vera Mathma Kitten.
Did you get their adventurer plate too?
No, I didn't. Let me see.
Don't forget to F12 their portrait, their adventurer plate, their social security.
Their adventure.
Oh.
That's pretty good, actually.
Actually, what is it? Let me see. Let me see your face. They just straight up look like a teacher. I mean,
Yeah,
a bit scantily clad for a teacher, I admit.
Obviously, what a
If the students
Makote
aren't
math
allowed
teacher
to
look.
wear shorts above the knees, then she definitely can't wear that.
Vera the Aetherite is on lockdown.
Non-functional, yes.
It's
I'm
closer.
aware. They mentioned that in the text earlier.
Yeah, they're still not opening.
So we're Yilmoring it for now.
My adventurer plate's kind of lame.
My adventurer plate is also.
Look at my adventurer plate. I'm yawning.
Yeah, my adventurer plate is really lame.
Actually, hold on. I just realized I need to update my adventure plate real quick.
Let's look at you, Pody. You have foreshortening in yours.
I love how I have my socials in mine. I wonder how I did that.
Okay. Adventurer plate fixed.
I can do that for mine, actually. I should.
I need to update
At least
mine.
Twitch.
I need to update mine because like mine has my Twitter handle, my Twitter handle before I stopped using Twitter altogether.
It also has what I believe is your old Discord handle and probably an old Telegram handle.
Nope, the Telegram handle is current.
Really, that's still active. So it's the only one there that's actually correct. And yeah, there's no reason to not play on controller. You get more buttons.
Yeah, I need to update the Discord one. Yeah, Twitter I no longer use, but yes, the Bangtail is absolutely correct.
It's a bang, okay.
I have had one person understand my times available on mine. Let me see. Let me check out Malik's adventure play.
Alex probably looks weird.
Oh, that's cool. His is animated.
Yeah.
Okay, explain these times, Malik.
I can't see them because they're behind Ahty's head.
Malik, explain these times of availability.
It's spelling out something.
Is
Hey.
it?
What? It looks like it's kind of spelling out.
Malik, what the fuck is this?
It's Braille.
Not lost.
It's
I
Braille.
can't read Braille.
Well, you don't read
Braille?
Braille, you feel it.
We can't feel it. It's on a screen.
You're not trying hard enough.
Feel it with your skin.
Gosh, I love skin.
Feel it with your skin. Put it in the bin. Na 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 na.
I don't want to put it in the bin. That's a weird place to put my skin. It's supposed to be on my body.
Ahty is such a
skin. Put it in your skin.
Ahty is such a shitlord. What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, not wrong though.
Define shitlord.
Not wrong though.
You have a gremlin sense of humor and sometimes just say whatever comes to mind. How's that for a definition?
Yeah, okay. You're not wrong. Why the fuck does this shit keep fucking up? Oh, that makes me
Why
so
doesn't it keep
mad.
fucking down?
Hush.
Get down.
Na 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 na.
Let's see. It's supposed to be Bad Bean. Let's see. Bad Bean, Bad Bean, Bad Bean, Bad Bean. Boop. There we go. Also, Hynem. Variable holders, maybe. It definitely seems like. It definitely seems like my Vieto tube has started to ignore the WebSocket commands I'm sending it. Also, is the cinema supposed to still be on? Yes. Yes. You too?
Yeah, don't you understand? This is clearly like cinema masterpiece right here. Us looking at Malik's adventure plate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, Charlie would like their adventure plate rated.
Where's Charlie? If Charlie would stop fucking running around, I'd be able to, do that. Okay, perfect.
You can just do it from the little team menu, from the party menu we have.
Oh, okay, look. I do not appreciate the relevant information being provided at my convenience right now, okay?
Ahty's in bad
First
bean
what you
mode.
said,
Ahty's
and
gonna
then
be
I
extra
opened the
nasty.
adventure plate.
Charlie, what? I feel judged by that.
I love it because I know how he did it.
8.5 out of 10.
Maybe I should make mine this.
Because that's a book. That's a cover on a book.
Oh,
And he just zoomed in on the book.
nice.
So you mean like Ahty could zoom in on that mask on their bow?
I
I
could.
don't think I have any faces on my weapon.
Ahty, what the hell are you wearing?
What do you mean?
Is that
What?
new?
What do you mean? What the hell am I wearing?
Is that
What if
new?
I were to zoom in on the boobs of my staff?
The
Suppo-
boobs of your staff?
I suppose you
Yeah.
could do that. Yeah. I'm gonna read.
Do you want to see my staff boobs?
No, I don't think that's safe for Twitch right now.
That's probably correct. All right, so I think
Even asking that is borderline.
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read.
Good idea.
All right. Gosh, I love staff boobs. Whew. It seems we're on the right track. And here's the Aetheryte Plaza. So far, so good, and there isn't much further to go. From here, we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let us join them. Boobs and staves and boobs and staves and boobs and staves. Yeah, Poji's staff definitely has some big rounds, just saying. One thing I did just notice, though, about my bow is that the bow is actually part of that Hades weapon collection, the craftable ones.
It is, yeah.
The face on my bow is actually has the same markings as Emmett Silk's mask.
Because since Hades is Emmett Silk, yeah.
On his wing.
And it's red.
In that fight.
Like Emmett Silk's mask would be.
Yeah. It's very
This is actually the first time I pulled this staff out, by the way, since I got it. I didn't know that it did all these cool swirlies.
Booba staff, booba staff, booba staff.
So, like, so all the other folks who have the Hades weapons, do those actually have Hades faces on them also, or is it just the bow?
Let me check my samurai blade. Oh, good, it's right here.
Do I have it?
Another thing that I like about this staff, Ahty, when it's sheathed, I'm getting boob hatted. It's boobs on the back of my neck.
Nice, nice, very nice.
Careful, those make it sweaty in hot weather.
Yeah.
No, because it's just stone and metal.
I don't think mine has a face anywhere. Not that I can see. Can anyone see a face on this?
The Ragnarok kind of has a face. You can see.
Instead, what you have is a red claw on the pommel.
Oh yeah, that's true. I got the claws.
Oh wait, actually, hold on. And then I'm looking at the sheath. You've got some red on the sheath as well.
Yeah, well, it was specifically that Hades mask thing that I was curious about. If there was another kind of clue.
This is the only one I have.
I can just look in my crafting log for them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Let's see here.
It's still raining. I'm gonna go.
All right, I'm gonna go to the next spot here. Taking a little too long to do our thing. Oh, it's Thancred and Urine Gear. Though this land hath been afforded a respite, in turmoil do many others languish still. Our work is far from finished. You took your time. Got turned around, I take it? Look. This is Thancred. Ah, okay. Here we go. Excellent. You're in time to hear the latest good news. I'm quite well now, I assure you. As they say, the stronger the taste and the stranger the color, the more effective the remedy. With my body trying to replenish the ether I spent, however, I'm feeling rather famished. I think a sampling of the local delicacies is in order. Hamza cuisine would be a good place to start, perhaps? Oh shit, I didn't talk to all of the extras. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Oh, the music.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations. Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Please, I must speak with you.
Oh, it's Nidhana.
Nidhana? You're awake?
Why is my face like that? It's like...
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come. As you said, Nidhana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta. And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Havnir from an awful fate.
Yet who hath truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true? Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it. Look at that. Its color is completely changed. What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense! You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Akasha.
Shall we depart for Sharlayan then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
God, I love this game. So do I. That explanation makes me think that Akasha is the reason for the limit break. Interesting. All right.
Y'Stola is immediately going full nerd.
Well, it's because Y'Stola is a nerd. Just like we are. Alright, I am going to talk to Nidhana and then work through that. And go to that next quest step. The last thing I remember before being absorbed into the tower was you rushing towards me. I can only imagine the hardships you and yours must have had to overcome to rescue us. No amount of words will suffice to express my gratitude, but I hope the flower's radiant glow says everything I cannot. Right.
We have local fast travel. However, given how Yulmore went, we're gonna get kicked out of here at some point, I guess.
So old Sharlayan, I guess.
Which doesn't make sense, because we got kicked out of Sharlayan.
Well, we didn't get kicked out of Sharlayan.
We are very much under surveillance. House arrest, even.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose Thavnair is best known for its alchemists, so it explains why I look around and I just see a bunch of glowing liquids.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alchemists of Alchemira.
Ferret
Sorry,
in
did I
a
miss something?
ferret in a box. Welcome on in. Yulmore 2. You're no more. Yeah. Welcome on in, Ferret.
You'll more, you'll less.
Y'shtola is a very pretty and very sassy nerd. Yes, I love it.
Also a very powerful nerd. Like, have you seen the shit she does?
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Where'd everyone go?
To
Old Charlalaban.
Yeah. So like
Oh, okay.
like with Y'shtola, I think that Y'shtola's defining moment to me is way back in Stormblood. And the whole cinematic with the little son comment.
Yeah, that's
Come-
a good one.
Come talk to me again, little son, when you have become a man or something like that. I was like, oh, that gets me like every time.
Inventory
She
screen
led him
sending out
on
an
at first,
SOS. No,
No,
Ahty's just
not
letting
really.
their gay flag fly.
Excuse me? Did I miss something?
I've missed
Parrot
so
in a
many.
box was asking if your inventory was sending out an SOS.
Sending out an SOS.
I'm like,
Sending
no,
out
Ahty's
an
just letting their gay
SOS.
flag fly.
Yeah.
It could be gayer. I'm gonna be honest.
How could it be gayer? Should I have used 2 G's or maybe
No.
2 A's?
No,
You readjust it and then you make it gay with an R at the end, so it's gayer.
Sure.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
It could be gayer.
I see.
Thank you for coming to my tata.
All right. I'm gonna enter the. It is valid though. It could be gayer.
I mean, you saw me.
Why did you
rearrange
enter?
mine into Vera.
I don't know why I entered. I was like,
Because
there's.
Cryo is out here.
What the fuck is she out there?
Well, why don't you cry about it?
Jail.
1,000 years? 2,000 years?
Rick and Morty, 1,000 years, Rick and Morty, forever. Rick and Morty forever, 1,000 years, Rick and Morty.
What the fuck are you on?
Did you ever see the end of Rick and Morty season 1?
No.
Okay, then it's not gonna make any sense. All right, I'm gonna read. It's good to be back, and with the fruit of our labors safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Thancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Welcome back, Ahty. Prowl has apprised me of your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower, and pave the way to deal with the rest. While it isn't much, I've changed your sheets and plumped your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deiform entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? Yes.
Take heart and protect them well.
What's this all about?
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Hell yeah. Oh no. It's the scene.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart. What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Thanks, Dad.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Quile, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done.
Yeah, it's the Graha burger meme.
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt. The relief of a people with renewed hope.
Yeah.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion. They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Graha is embarrassed about being small. Bodrick, welcome on in. You do know these are my quarters. Are we pushing on until dawn?
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Oh, indeed.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news.
Oh, you're just bad. That's what you do.
Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes... questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is... equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
Woo. Now that is a quote. That is a quote. Put that on a Hallmark card, right?
But then came the light. Blinding and pure and hot. So very hot. Enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
He's got such a raging for our protagonist. You're not wrong. I remember him being pedantic, but did not remember this degree, yeah. Silius, hello, welcome on in.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
That's ironic coming from you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence.
Like, literally every word he says it in a tone where he's just like, I'm embellishing every single word to make you think that I am actually saying something completely different. I haven't said anything that's even remotely fucking genuine for this entire fucking expansion. That's... His voice is like a nail on a chalkboard. It really is. Like, if I didn't know anything about this dude at all, if, like, this was the very first scene I had ever seen Van Daniel, I'd be like, he's fucking annoying. He's a nothing burger, yeah. He's like the package. He's like the package of a child's toy on Christmas, destined for destruction and thrown away without a second thought. Mike, hello, welcome on in. I'm totally not still awake. Glad to catch you. Hell yeah, welcome on in. Goddamn Ahty, yeah. I mean, I dislike both of them, but Van Daniel is probably my least favorite character in the entire game. Show us where on the doll. All you have to do is rewind 3 years and watch my VODs from 3 years ago. Shitty video quality aside, you'd know. You've been through all this before, so none of it would be a spoiler. But like, fuck. This is just, oh my god.
Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable.
Just go back to thinking of cat boys and burgers, yeah.
You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed. All the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you.
Yami, could you do me a favor? I don't know if you gave Alu Moonshadow a shout-out yet, but could you please, if you haven't yet? And also the smallest waffle. Could you give the smallest waffle a shout-out as well?
And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
Temporary measure.
I am a band-aid. Can we just put the scythe down and let's talk?
No. Fight until he's exhausted. Fuck him a little bit, and then talk it out.
Wait, I'm
All
sorry,
right,
what?
so I've been unmuted for like a minute now.
Oh.
That's a lie, Ahty. It was like 15 seconds.
Okay, don't do that to me. I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Well, it was more like, it was probably more like 20 or 25 seconds. But I did just get the part about the, you know, get him really tired, and then I got that part.
Oh my god. Someone clip that for me, please.
You know that's gonna live on forever on in my VOD on YouTube. Like I can't edit that out.
Preacher's going, I can fix him.
Oh god, what was the joke the other day though? It was somebody. It was a lady. It was a lady. It's like, oh, I can fix her. What was that?
I can fix it, I can make it worse.
No, was it Wednesday? Like what we were doing Wednesday? Or something like that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I'd have to go back on my VODs and figure it out. But I do have an ad coming up though, so I think I'm gonna take the ad break now. So I'll BRB. All right, folks. Got an ad break I need to take. So I will see y'all on the backside of 3 minutes. We have to do this once an hour to keep all the pre-rolls away. So, yeah, an unnecessary evil. So, like when people pop into the stream, they don't get a bunch of ads shoveled in their face all at once. So, it's a minor inconvenience because in the long run, it benefits everyone. So, I will see y'all on the backside of a 3-minute ad break. Go get a drink, go get a snack, and all that stuff. And I'll see you in 3 minutes. BRB. All right, looks like we're back. All right. Let's see. Let's see what kind of cursed shit they're talking about now. Hi.
What cursed shit are we talking about?
I don't know. What cursed shit are you talking about?
It's more like they're just spamming sound effects.
Yeah, I heard. All right,
you know what?
What?
You're really pretty.
Thank you. You too.
They're really cute.
I want to see you like. Actually, that is a different dress than you usually wear, isn't it? I remember more red.
That's right. It doesn't have the loot on the back. It doesn't have the instrument on the back, does it?
You're wearing something different.
I'm not.
Since when?
No, it does. Yeah, no, it does have the instrument on the back. Nope, this is what they've been wearing. Because I remember looking at these robes. No, I remember looking at these robes.
There is something different. Yeah.
We died.
What's different?
Didn't you?
So, it is actually my gloves.
Oh, they're longer. They're longer.
You went and spent tomestones.
No, those are the bright linen gloves off the market board. They're just really good. They're really good long gloves. Long fingerless gloves.
So I didn't buy these. I got these at some point, really, like way back in the day, when I was going through my, when I was making my inventory gay. I had to really clean up my inventory to make that happen.
I think you turn on your headgear for a second.
What now?
Yeah, what's on your head?
Can you turn on your headgear for a second?
What's on your head? Let's see it.
What's on my head?
Yeah, your headgear. Turn on your headgear.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'll turn on my headgear.
Fitting.
It's my.
Oh, hey, it's Van Daniel's hat.
It's my Amon's hat.
It's Amon, yeah. Wait,
Well,
yeah,
no.
it is Van Daniel.
It's Van Daniel's hat. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the Van Daniel hat. It's perfect.
Oh, like the color. I mean, it literally fits.
It does.
It is part of your color set. It's part of your palette.
Yeah.
So it just adds a little bit of gay.
It does.
However, it also covers
A little bit more
head
gay.
is enormous in cutscenes, so
Yeah.
you don't use it.
So with the gloves though, the gloves I had in my glamour chest. I don't know when they made it in there, but when I was going through stuff, I was like, you know what? I think those gloves would work better with my outfit. So I just.
I mean, bright linens are a classic. So.
Yeah. And
I
I think
you do the law pop at me.
Let's see. Yeah, and my clothes are the Brioso gilet.
Oh my god, wait. The Mikote wear headphones correctly?
Yeah.
I'm astonished.
They remembered.
Does that mean that I would wear them correctly? Oh, fucking wait, they're a hat!
Nice. Hell yeah.
Sorry, I'm just very angry.
Those are those are awesome. How the Makoti wear them? It's just like, oh, what? How are those even on your head?
Here, let me check. Let me just. Wait, they do. I can wear these, and they actually fit me correctly.
Yep.
I mean, kind of. Those are supposed to be like fully covering the openings of my ears, and they're definitely.
Well, I mean, that way you
not.
can still hear something around them. Okay, so they're not noise canceling.
No, they're meant to be like they're meant to take ear guards, which means they're meant to be like sound blocking.
I'm gonna weed.
Like for safety.
Weed time.
Weed time. Weed time. Weed time. I hope you didn't mind us barging into your room for our late night feast. For what it's worth, it did me a world of good to put our troubles to one side, if only for a moment. Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope? I was about to make my way to the studium, as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scholark Montashane and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Y'shtola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on head to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for the time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Alright.
Milk.
You were drinking that rather aggressively.
Yeah? How else would you drink milk?
With a delicacy befitting its calm and neutral texture.
There's a loud drinker. This is what I've learned.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's valid. That's valid.
When I chug, I glug. I'm sorry. I'm always glugging when I'm chugging.
Hey, Vera?
What?
Can you, Vera, can you watch the screen of my stream?
Beer's gone, by the way.
Even just for a moment? Vera's gone, what?
Beer's not in the chat anymore.
What?
What?
They gone.
Why?
I don't know.
I wanted him to hear me pop the top on my can. I was not expecting that reaction.
What just happened?
I don't know.
We're part of it. We have another circle of friends where usually when you hear a can pop, they go, "Oh yeah, grip it and rip it, baby. Slurp that shit. Let that big dog hunt."
Poji deleted me?
There you go. See, there's an emote.
Grip it and rip it, baby. I'm a grip and sip. I'm still confused on why Vera left the voice chat.
Yeah, I don't know why Vera left the voice chat either.
They're down below. They need to be pulled back up.
They got to get uppies again.
I think they just wanted to get uppies from Ahty.
All right. So Vera.
So I assume that snapping sound was meant to be you like Thanosing me out of existence for my terrible gurping.
No, that was me cracking a can.
Well, fine. Grip it and rip it, baby. Slurp that big dog down.
So I am so confused. I am so confused.
No.
So Vera, did you pop out of chat like intentionally?
Yeah.
Okay.
even knowing it was going to be a hassle to get back in.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No. Excuse
I'm
me.
sorry.
All right, I weed. I weed. All right, we got Alpha Ho here. Let's talk to him. My father can master these fiendish contraptions, and so can I. Heading out for a stroll? The Scholark himself was here? In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studio. I dare say our notoriety precedes him. Alphino, of all people worrying over his reputation. And at our alma mater, no less. Will wonders never cease? You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Right.
We're gonna get stuck on the crossguard.
No, they're not gonna get stuck on it because like the little flange on the blade above it.
Oh yeah, that's
like, curves out, and they could feasibly slide off and around your crossguard.
Off?
Which could be a problem.
Anyway, we gotta get going. We're getting distracted.
Ahty.
But if they do get in there, that's quite a hell of a bind.
Ahty.
You're not getting any started.
Ahty, quit pretending you don't hear me.
We can tell you're undeafened, Ahty.
Yeah, no, we can actually look at Discord and see that you're undeafened, you goobus.
Don't say goop.
Hi.
Is it Gooba Tuba time?
Goop. Gooba.
Someone hit the Gooba Tuba button.
Oh yeah, let's see if it works.
What Tuba?
Gooba?
Gooba? One Gooba, please. I can't read fast. Someone Gooba them.
Why don't you Gooba?
I can't.
I can't read
You
fast
have
enough.
cinema mode on, you goober.
You have cinnamon mode on. We cannot Gooba.
Maybe
We cannot Gooba the Gooba.
You should be able to Gooba though.
Oh no, wait, it's 2D avatar swap. I can't read.
Oh yeah.
I'm using separate readings, leave me alone. Also, why is it spelled goober?
It is
Gooba.
This
Gooba.
Vieto tube is fucked.
That's not a Gooba. That's a Angie bean.
That is an Angie bean.
Bad. It's a double bad bean because it's not even a Gooba.
There's two tails.
It's wrong bean.
Yeah, that is
God, now
very
it's glitch
wrong.
bean.
That is very wrong.
This is something to like actually look into over the next week.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be tomorrow. Let me see if I can fix that real quick.
I'm gonna have to rotate you now, Ahty. I'm sorry.
No, don't spin them when they're broken.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Boop, boop, boop. Oh, so it was Gooba that you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, goober.
Gooba.
Well, it's spelled goober in the redeem.
Well, I can change that at any time I want.
Good.
Goober.
Well, maybe you could, you gooba.
Gooba, I'm goobing here. I'm goobing.
You flambéed cactus.
There's a summoning bell in here. There's a script exchange in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's special deliveries here.
No, the customer deliveries is at the...
No, I meant in this map.
But why is there a summoning bell here at the studio?
I wonder if I...
Keep progressing.
Because students can summon retainers, I would imagine. It would be my guess.
The House of Splendors only connects business with referred individuals.
All right.
You understand.
Also, there's crafting rooms around here that they'll learn at, like a blacksmith's forge or whatnot.
I heard that as crapping rooms. I'm gonna read.
I mean, I'd hope they'd be bathrooms.
Crapping rooms. All right. It feels like only yesterday that I first walked through these doors. See that sculpted picture above the entrance? That's the mark of Thaliak, the scholar, bearer of the waters of knowledge. It's no exaggeration to say that Charlian itself is one enormous shrine to him, and that's especially noticeable here in the studio. Ahty. How big are your crapping rooms? Normal size? Here it is, Phenomenon. While I expect you made note of it before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the Studium, it was established to promote the study of ethereological phenomena, hence the name. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th Astral Era, Phenomenon was decreed complete and the Studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority on etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlian's foremost educational institute. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited that same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the Studium, graduated with the highest honors in magical arts and etherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the Studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious. You're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I am certainly not the Studium's most notorious master debater. Oof. A master debater. Moving on. In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Levier began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Sus, right? Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholark Monteshane. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take us. Let's split up and ask students if they've seen him. You know, Vi, I think we all are from time to time. Just saying. And I'm not even sad about it. Oh, wow, thank you, Nem. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I have to talk to an excitable student. Joy. That was Alphino Levior, wasn't it? The Alphino Levior! And he's with his sister and Master Baldessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word! Proxy! Proxy. My favorite purple cat. Hello, welcome on in. Proxy, how are you doing tonight? How was your stream? Special delivery? Hell yeah. How was Soma Bringer tonight? Are you playing creepy games? Are you playing the spoopy games? Are you spooping? Are you spooping up a storm? Are you a brick spoop house? I can't believe I said that last part. That was a really bad joke, sorry. Proxy, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had a good time. And welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, making our way through the Endwalker main story quests. But holy heck, Proxy, welcome on in once again, and thank you so much for the raid. Make sure you do get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Streaming's hard. Definitely hydrate. You need that. You need that. Holy heck. Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. The community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. Regardless of what you do, though, you're welcome here and you're valued. Absolutely gonna get cozy with favorite ringtail. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ahty, let me spin you. I can't. Cinema mode's on. My hands are tied. Sorry, bud. But Lucas, welcome on in. Nice to see you. And JM, hello. And Theo, hello. Always a pleasure. Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. All right. Let's see. Oh, sorry. You said you were looking for the Scholark, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere. But Miss Aliapo should have a better idea. Quit imitating my accent now. I didn't realize I was doing that. Guy and Luck, hello. Welcome on in. Where's my anvil? Well, Poji, you know you shouldn't be using noise-making redeems while I have cinema mode on. You know this. You're not a stranger. I mean, you're a fucking mod. So, to answer your question where your anvil is, it's in hell where it fucking belongs. Berlin, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Guy and Luck, hello. Why is it there then? Because that's where it lives. Until I turn cinema mode off, in which it becomes magically corporeal, in which to use it to crack my skull many times. Brutal. Oh, wow.
Oji.
Where's my anvil? Do you want your anvil? Do you need your anvil, Boji? Do you need it?
Why weren't you in elf practice?
I can't trigger it. I can't trigger it right now. But I will refund it.
It's probably because it's on cinema mode, and that's not allowed to happen on cinema mode, which means it should probably be one of the ones that's toggled off.
Yeah, it's supposed to toggle off, so I'm gonna have to look at that tomorrow
too. Is also supposed to toggle as well as Kaboom?
Yeah.
Why are they present?
Because
I don't know. Like. Yeah, shit's just fucking broken right now, apparently.
It's just broken, Vera. Stop judging.
Everything is broken.
Also, I decided to go.
It's stressing me out.
What?
I decided to go less conspicuous as we went into the forum.
I am choosing to be the most conspicuous. You can tell because I am the red shirt, except I do not follow the Star Trek rules, and the director is very mad at me about it. I'm supposed to die.
I'm just blending in here. I'm a simple sage. I'm a simple person studying aetherology.
Sorry, Poji. I was just being a shit.
I'm studying that too.
Aetherology?
No, my shitting.
This is my staff. It's heavy because it has to store a lot of ether in it.
Yeah, Lucas, I concur that it is very strange. It is very strange. I'm not sure why that is. I'm gonna have to look at Sammy board again.
I'm back from taking a shit to tell you that you may be a little shit, but you're our little shit.
Thank you.
Even little shits become big shits someday.
Yeah, that's why we're also here, to make sure you don't get too big for your britches.
Also, I realize I need to change my clothes. It's fucking cold here.
It's cold, and also I'm blending in.
All right. So I'm gonna talk to Ahty Poo.
No.
All right, here we go. Are you lost? Wandering off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh off the guide ship. I'm right, aren't I? How silly of me. An orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books. And that's the second. And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal in here at Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Piazza this, tongue of giant toad that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end. Which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish, this being a school of magic and all. Ahty, surely you would appreciate a well-articulated master debater. That is for you, Lou. As our newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on the Scholark's whereabouts. I beg your pudding? You're not a gleaner? Then this was all an elaborate ruse? No, wait, come to think of it, you never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to the Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Ha! In the time that it's taken me to tell you all of this, the Scholark has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Dee, get out of my laboratory! Very apt, very apt.
As they touch meat, they sense the electricity and they immediately just chunk the blade and just put it under the table.
It's an emergency break. It will absolutely ruin the table, but you get to keep your finger.
Which, you know,
it ruins the
easier
blade.
to replace a table than a finger.
You know, it destroys the blade.
It's
Again,
a lot less
easier to replace
traumatizing to you, the user. Hi, Ahty.
Hi.
We're
talking about table saws.
Are you
Yeah,
you
remember to
talking?
put your
Are you talking about the table saws that just like have that break that they won't cut your finger off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, tie your hair up. Don't wear loose clothing. No open-toed shoes.
safety goggles, right?
Safety goggles, absolutely. Possibly gloves, depending on what you're working on.
A dust mask wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah, no, like you maybe have one of those. The equipment is obviously going to depend on what you're doing, but for the most part, these are like the prerequisites.
If you don't put on safety goggles, that's how the inventor of Braille went blind.
Anyway, we have weaving, carpentry, leatherworking, culinarian, alchemy.
I weed.
And in this area, we have the...
Yes, the Scholark was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums? perhaps.
A lot of time over here.
Perhaps.
This definitely feels like the place where you'll do your gathering and crafting role quests. This is the new me. Will we be teaching or studying?
Yes, sir. I am definitely meant to be here. I'm definitely a student of aetherology, as you can see by my white robes.
I'm also a student.
I just want to debate.
Aetherology.
I just want to debate. I want to debate morning, noon, and night.
Okay. I go first against Ahty.
Well, you need to be a fisher for that if you want to debate.
Ahty?
Yeah.
There was a maybe you have it already, or maybe you're just missing the book. There's a lookout spot behind the podium.
It's probably already gotten, considering how freaking easy this one is to get. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
There he is, though, Monteshane.
Montague.
Let's run on the whiteboard. Sorry, right now.
All right, I talked.
If all forms of knowledge are precious, do they also have a collection of the biggest porn?
I'm gonna read. Also, there we go.
Ah, I remember you.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you. I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Aww. Did y'all catch the wink?
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy. Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried. Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology. The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms.
Yeah, I was going to say something about it, Malik, but then I was like, maybe we should find out. But yeah, it is related to that.
Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
Magic.
Not entirely inaccurate, but nor is it the answer I was looking for. That would be corporeal ether.
Corpo ether. Yuck.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it. Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The 7th Umbral Calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty. Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve. rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form.
Colton, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good night so far.
Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable. Well, I think that's enough education for today, now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
I was lurking while playing the first couple chapters of South of Midnight. I have not heard of that before. Are you liking it so far?
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend. Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Alright. Let's see, let me talk to some folks. While Scholark Monteshane is best known for his role as head of the studio, he is said to be one of the finest mages Sharlayan has ever produced. Having seen for myself the ease with which he weaves extraordinarily complex and powerful magics, I have no reason to doubt the claim. Some of my earliest memories of Scholark Monteshane, actually. He was a close friend of our grandfather. He would come for tea and amaze us with his tricks, much like his demonstration with the paper and ink. He's a huge part of why I wanted to enter the studium in the first place. Well, that's given me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives, and the mysteries of life itself, for good measure. It's funny. I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than ever. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way you could better acquaint yourself with Ki Aliapo, as the scholar suggested, while I share our findings of Raha. Alright.
Buggity.
Ahty,
Yeah?
is it bedtime?
Is it bedtime? You need to go to bed?
I had a very big dinner, and it's almost midnight.
A big dinner, nice. I think so. I think so.
It's a good stopping point, I feel, after the lecture.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna run back here. Food coma time. Yeah, I'm gonna have the other half. I'm gonna have the other half of my dinner when I wrap up. I've got a burger and some fries.
Miss Aliapo has Shiba earrings.
Nice.
Adorable.
Yep, this is basically our new crystalline mean.
Yep.
Yep.
I figured.
Fucking delightful. Although I think
When
they
I was-
split them up even further.
I was touring the place. I'm like, can obviously I could see it more for what it was than the crystalline meat.
They split it about the same 5 ways.
Yeah. I really should be doing dwarves every day.
Dwarves.
Honestly, I wish I had time to do
dwarves.
Yeah, I mean just dailies in general, but like I just don't. Like, you know,
What are you spending your day on?
Well, I mean, I work, and by the time I get home, usually get home with my dinner.
There's that.
And like
I also work.
But like I eat my dinner, and then I usually only have a couple of hours to myself, and usually it's like, you know, okay, well, I got to throw some laundry in, you know, and I do that, or like, you know, I guess I should probably do some cleaning, or like, you know, I've got a myriad of other like, you know, like things that I just do every week, like chores, you know, and
Well,
I
just
do
what I do and sleep less.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's all fair.
Because like I would just like if I got less sleep, I would just fuck myself the next day, you know, and it would just be a rolling deficit that only accumulates over time.
Yeah. Such is the heavy price of sleep debt.
Yep. Not everyone realizes.
Real thing.
Yeah. Not even.
It's a thing. Don't do it, people.
Yeah.
It's a
Don't
thing.
be me.
We're not.
Not everybody realizes it though, because like, you know, you start to realize that the older you get, and I don't want this to turn into like, you know, like kids nowadays, or like, you know, hop on my boomer high horse, but like, you know, it's fact that like the older you get, the more important sleep becomes.
I kind of want to see Graha and what the fuck was his name?
Oh, let's see.
Monticon. Yeah, I want to see him and Graha talk about souls and memories, because Graha is uniquely qualified to discuss this subject.
Yeah, I think it could lead. There's so the lore of the phenomenon is that one lecture hall houses, like, that's where all the scholars lecture from, and the other is where they have guest lecturer come in. I think Graha would be really good at guest lecturer.
Ahty, what you doing?
I'm looking for a suitable raid target. I had
we're ending.
Yeah, like I had.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Yeah, I had one in mind, but I think they are gonna be ending shortly, so I'm not even gonna.
All right, Toji, meet me at the studio, the phenomenon.
I'm already here.
God damn it!
Step ahead.
Meet me at the mean.
The meat. I mean, what is the maker?
Counterpoint.
Let's see.
That's a bad counterpoint. You don't know how to debate good.
Why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult to find a raid target? Sometimes I hate living on the West Coast or being in the Pacific time zone for this exact reason.
I have a sprout. Oh, they've been going for 6 hours. Never mind. An ARR sprout, but they're still. That's late.
No, everybody that I have that's playing Final Fantasy right now is all in fucking Dawn Trail.
I only have one that's an ARR.
Let's see.
I have. Oh no, that's spoilers for everybody involved. was
what
a-
the Final
it
Fantasy
was a-
7 Rebirth.
Yeah.
So he's here for you, know the words running through.
Got someone playing Inscription, someone playing Power World.
Is it Torrent that you're looking at?
No?
I'm looking at Poji.
Oh.
Was Poji looking at Torrent?
I don't think it was Torrent, but I don't remember the name already.
Damn.
It might have been Torrent, actually.
Damn.
Hey, can I recommend someone? They're playing Atomfall.
What the fuck is Atomfall?
Yeah, I mean, I'll consider it if I if I can't find if I can't find somebody in like a minute.
I mean, there's Lucas playing Furia, I guess.
Got a friend of a friend playing Power World.
How about the 40 people playing Monster Hunter Wilds?
I think I have an idea.
Oh?
Have an idea, Chad.
Speaking of Monster Hunter Wilds, Coop Raccoon is playing that. And they've only been going for a few hours.
Who dat?
It is this bean.
Yes, show, don't tell.
Yeah. It's Coop. It's Coop.
Why are they pyrokinetic?
I don't know. That would be a good question for them. I don't know anything about Monster Hunter.
Alright, well, take us there so we can ask them.
Alright, so I'm gonna raid. I will I'm gonna deafen up and I will return to the call once the raid completes. So
They're part of the Furries on Twitch team.
Yep. And real internet animals also. So
Oh my
BRB.
God, they're a real animal on the internet?
Yep. So am I. Alrighty, folks, let me get the raid started. Alright, if I could grab the right mouse, here we go. RACCOON. There we go. Alright, perfect. There we go. Folks, thank you all so much for a wonderful night. This was really, really great. I love Final Fantasy 14. Oh my god. Every stream is great. Who am I even kidding? So, alright. So here we go. Folks, thank you all so much for a wonderful night. This was really awesome. The next time I'm going to be live, oh gosh, it might be a little bit. Because Wednesday I'm not really going to be streaming because I have to pack. I have to pack. So here we go. Get some music going. I have to pack for the LAN party this weekend. So it might, in all eventuality, it might be Friday night before I stream again. Small chance of me actually streaming like Monday or Tuesday. It might happen. It might not. Stay tuned. There might be a small chance. But anyway, folks, as is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the sleep. Before you know it, we'll be gaming again soon, and that's probably going to be, for sure, Friday, 6 p.m. PST, more Final Fantasy 14. And I will be at a LAN party, so you might actually be able to catch glimpses of the LAN and stuff like that. It's a sight to behold, trust me. But yeah, until then, folks, take care, be well, and yeah, I'll see you all around. Take care. Have a good night. Bye. 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 Bye.